Since we're talking about Kanye, for the track that I wanted to go into a deeper analysis from is actually something from the Donda album. So I stopped working with Kanye towards the end of 2018. And then fast forward to 2021, I'm working on building my own company. I got a call from Kanye where he was working on this project and he had been working on it for a while. And he's got a lot of different producers on it. And I thought this would be an interesting thing to talk about because this is a song that made it on the Donda record. My version didn't make it, but I want to show you how I approached it. Kanye reached out to me and delved in it. And I'm very proud of what I did. I like what I did. It should have made it. It should be the version that's out. Maybe I'll still drop it. But either way, I wanted to delve into my process and how I approached, especially 2021 Che, which is post Kanye. I worked with Kanye for 7-8 years. And then now I think my process has evolved yet again. So let's delve into This Is South Carolina from Donda. And let's start it off. It's a very challenging track because in the arrangement that I got, I was told it was a pretty rigid arrangement of how we wanted it. I think in the final version of it, it is moved around a bit, but it started with his mother giving a speech. So I'm going to play the beginning, and then I'm going to tell you how I approached each element of the song and how I found a way to make it some Che shit. Or let's not curse. Some Che stuff for the younger generation. Here we go.
Forever.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Forever. Forever.
I thank you so much for your support of me for so many years, and more importantly, for the work you continue to do. What do you want me to talk about?
Let me point out that the organ was already in the stem. So the organ is something that was non-negotiable, something they wanted in there. And then now I put some little subtleties, some little subtle things going on just to as we're getting the intro, and I'm just going to play you everything that I did throughout, just little subtle moments, so there's a little stick going on, just to give you some timing, even though it's very subtle, you could barely hear it. So I put in a little hi-hat. I wanted you. That's the clip. And then you'll hear the hats and you'll hear the stick, which are very subliminal, but I wanted to introduce timing to something that was just loose and free.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Forever.
Very understated.
Forever.
I thank you so much for your support of me.
And there's a cool little fill chop right there before it goes into her talking. So there's all these little subtle elements as you're building what's going on here. Really subtle fill just to go into as we go into.
I thank you so much for your support of me for so many years, and more importantly.
Hey, Miss Donda, that's Miss Donda, amazing woman. As we talking now, I wanted to kind of almost approach it like cinematic. I wanted to kind of score her. I wanted to, she's talking and I was like, how do we make this interesting and how do we keep it moving as we get into the record? So I'm going to show you what I did. So coming into it.
Well, he said something that was a little bit dangerous. He told me I could talk about anything I wanted to. And I am my son's mother. The man I describe in the introduction as being so decidedly different, my son.
Now I'm gonna mute it so you can hear exactly what I put underneath it. I'm kind of scoring it, and I'm really using percussion. Almost approached it a little bit of the way that he approached percussion and all the lights. It's almost like kind of Brazilianish in terms of trappish meets Brazilianish, ish.